I bought a limited edition Xbox 360 and a backwards compatible PS3 from a bookstore, and in this video, we're gonna unbox them, test them out, and see if we got ripped off. So guys, we got two boxes here from McKay's bookstore in Tennessee. Never been there before, but we've stopped by, picked up a MW3 Modern Warfare 3 Xbox 360 for 90 bucks, which I feel like is a pretty solid deal. Then here on the bottom, we have a backwards compatible PS3 that we got for $191.95, and it should be a CECH A01 model because it's 60 gigs right there. I haven't taken a look at these or anything. They're both sealed up in the box, but let's just go ahead and start unboxing them and see why these came from a bookstore. Guys, we'll start with a 360 here. Let me go ahead and slice it open and we'll see what's inside. All right, I'm so interested to see what's in here. And yeah, sure enough, we got a controller. Wait, hold on. The controller's got some weird grips. Oh, man. This one also feels like it has stick drift or something. That's sketch. We'll take a look at that, closer look at that in a second. We also have a power supply with oh, there's the HDMI cable. Nice. So power supply, HDMI cable, and of course, the MW3 console here, which at first glance appears to be in pretty rough condition. And really my first inclination of being in rough condition is the fact that there's not a single rubber foot on this, which is really weird because 360s hold rubber feet really well. I don't see those things missing very often at all. And oh, it's been opened before. So that's not a great sign. We also, ooh, dude. You can see the residue here from an old GameStop refurbished sticker, which is just awesome. This thing's also, it's a bit dirty and grimy and stuff. I really did not expect this to be like refurbished or cleaned or, honestly, I don't know what to expect. It's a bookstore, so all right, let's check out the hard drive slot actually. Should be a 320 gig, and there is indeed a 320 gig. Let's put that to the side. And yeah, closer look at this controller here. Pretty grimy, bunch of dust. Oh, the right trigger is jacked up. It doesn't click at all. Come on, man. See, we got the little stickers down here from GameStop. I can feel batteries in the back as well. So yeah, there already are batteries in here. Luckily, they are not corroded. And someone definitely opened up the controller before because we got a little hole there already being opened. This is so weird. What is going on with this console? All right, we'll put that to the side for a second. I'm sure I'll notice something else weird about it in a minute. But we'll put that to the side, and let's go ahead and open up the PS3 next.
It's also not even the Modern Warfare 3 controller.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. This is just a black controller. It's not even the MW3 controller. So that's definitely a Debbie Downer right there. But hold on, you even got a crack in the corner too. Oh man, that's kind of jacked up. All right, now PS3 next, and this is what I'm really interested in because it's backwards compatible, and if it's in as bad of condition as that one is, we're not in for a good start here. And okay, so we got our HDMI cable, USB, mini USB cable. Wow, we got the right cables here, which is a good start. We've got a power cable, which appears to be correct as well. We also have a DualShock 3 and 6X is nice. It is a DualShock 3 controller, so that's good. And it looks pretty solid. I mean, the thumbsticks aren't perfect, but that's pretty solid for a PS3 controller. Nice. Okay. So good start here with the PS3. Now, the console itself is, of course, is a behemoth. These things are so heavy. And condition B, I don't know if I'd call this condition B. It's scratched up like crazy. Like, just look at that in the light, guys. I mean, there's so many scratches here, which is expected, but again, condition B, I don't know about that. There's also just these scuff marks that were just clearly never even attempted to be wiped down. I don't know what they did with these things. Now, when I'm on the road filming videos like this, one of the most annoying things is trying to charge up all the devices I have, you know, from handheld consoles, phones, MacBooks. I either don't have enough power outlets or I don't have enough power bricks. But that all changes with the device like the 240 watt Basis digital fast GaN charger. I want to thank Basis for sponsoring today's video. So this here is the world's first digital GaN charger with 3 USB-C ports, a USB-A port, and a DC output port. Now, as you can see here, it does indeed support 240 watts of output power, which is pretty crazy considering the form factor. I mean, it literally takes up less space than my iPhone does, but basically 240 watts means you can charge 3 laptops and 2 phones at once. Now, there are some laptops that actually support 240 watts of charging power, so you could use all 240 watts through the DC output jack here, and they even include some nice little adapters to make it work with your laptop. Now, if you're like me and you have a MacBook Pro, this device does support PD 3.1, which means I can use 140 watts of power to charge my MacBook Pro to 55% in just 30 minutes. And yeah, this device does have a digital display on the front so you can see how many watts are being used by each port, which is honestly pretty sick. And they even have an app where you can customize the settings for each port. So if you want to check out the Basis 240 watt charger, check out the link and coupon code down below in the description. Then looking at the ports in the back, it looks fine. There's scratches everywhere. Like somebody basically mutilated this whole portion around the HDMI port from trying to plug it in, which is, see that pretty often. Flipping to the bottom, we also have just some like, what is that? Just like, it's like mud. What? Why is there mud? There's fingerprints everywhere. Okay, so I don't think they wiped this down at all. Now, was this, okay, nice. So my next question was, has this thing been opened? And it looks like it has not because the warranty seal is intact. Now, there are some tricks you can basically put it back on, but I'll just assume they didn't do that for our purposes here. We also have, what is that? Something just came out of the vent. It's like a little piece of fabric or dust or something. I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and check out this little vent here in the front as well. And ooh, dude, that is filthy. Hold on, come in here close. There's dust bunnies galore in there. Like that thing was for sure never opened up in years. And
Well, we get those USB ports.
oh yeah, right below it, the USB port's even worse. They're horrible. There's like dust all along this thing right here. So I don't know. 191 is a decent price for an AO1 if it works. I would have thought they would at least wiped it down though. They clearly didn't even wipe it down. So hopefully it was tested.
What is that green?
Yeah, guys. I mean, Danny just pointed out that there's actually green here in the front, which looks like that just like seeing green and blue on a console screams like water damage to me, or just something like that. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. Condition B, my butt. This is
Condition B for butt.
yeah, for butt. Yeah, that works too. Condition B is outrageous for this. But guys, yeah, let's go ahead and plug them in now. All right, guys, console's plugged in. Let's go ahead and do the big test where we turn it on and see if it turns on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not plugged in. Now let's give it a try. Gotta love that noise there. Now, the real test, if they tested it or not. Let's see if there's a free game inside. There is not. So I guess if somebody at some point tested this console, took the games out. But let's see. It is booting. Let's see if it actually finishes booting. And yeah, we got Zach Ace 13. Nice. 75 gamer score. And oh, yeah, I'm dealing with this right bumper again. It does work, but it doesn't click at all. If you guys have ever played with a bad 360 controller, you know what I'm talking about. Just jank. But let's go ahead and check out Zach Ace here first. See what he played. So he played NCAA Football 09 in 2022. Also, the controller just turned off itself. Nice. Classic 360 things that I just don't think this thing was tested at all. All right, new batteries in here, and now we're good. We got just 2 games here, as you can see. Let's go ahead and check out any games downloaded. No, that's so unfortunate because we have a 320 gig hard drive in here. You'd think it maybe had some old games downloaded or something, but no, nothing there. Let's go ahead and open up the disk drive. And by the way, I didn't mention it yet, but we actually bought 2 games from McKay's books, CDs, movies, and more. And you can see we got Just Cause 2 for both the PS3 and the 360. But the game case is actually in pretty nice condition. And they did this funny thing when we went to checkout, where the guy was basically just sitting there scanning all our stuff, and then he opens up the case and goes, and I kind of looked at him for a second like, looks good. It's like I'm not really. I guess that's what you were asking. I don't know. You didn't say anything. But yeah, sure enough, disc does look good. So I almost wonder if McKay's Books and More and Good in store and more. I wonder if they have a resurfacing machine. I'm not sure why they would, but and then not clean off consoles. But you never know. Stores are weird. But let's go ahead and see if the game works. And oh yes, the console doesn't have auto boot on. Let's go. All right, guys, game booted up, and it took, of course, just like Just Cause 2, it takes forever to load. But I noticed one more thing with the controller here. Now, as you saw, it has these little crappy rubber sticks on it, which is, I don't know, it's actually, it is a decent way to band-aid your controller if it's jacked up like this. But I did notice the left stick is actually intact, but it's a third-party stick, so I'm not sure why somebody at some point replaced the left stick, but not the right stick, or maybe the right stick came off later. I actually don't even know how you get to this point, because that's just trash. But anyways, game is working, console is working. Let's go ahead and try to connect to the internet. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Is it banned? Let's find out. Let's go connected. All right, guys, we are good on Wi-Fi, good on network, so that worked. I will say the smell is radiating from this thing. Like, I'm in a hotel room right now. I think I might get a fine for smoking in my room because it smells so bad. But whatever, guys. This console is working. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off, take the disc out, and let's go ahead and plug in the PS3 because I am scared. I don't think this thing's going to work, but we'll test it out. So guys, console is plugged in, and I should probably tell you a bit about the experience of actually buying from McKay's Books and Store and More and whatever they call it. It was really weird because you have to go up to a counter, ring a bell, and say, hey, I want to check out that console over in that shelf. And by check out, I mean like check out the brown box that's already taped up and ready to go. And yeah, pointed over there, said, you got a backwards compatible PS3? And they said, oh yeah, sure we do, and go check it out. So let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Power switch in the back. Got a red light, that's good. Let's go ahead and see if it boots up. I see life, yeah. Nice, nice. Now, controller's dead. Let me plug that in. All right, ooh, we got some users too. We got user Dallas and Blackguard. Let's go ahead and check those profiles out and just scroll around, see what's on this thing, see if it works. Yo, what? We actually have a game downloaded here? That's hilarious. We got Turtles in Time, reshelled. Never heard of that game. We also have, message box? Hold up, anything? Nothing in the message box. But yeah, it is working so far, which is surprising. We'll play around with this for a while just to make sure it doesn't like overheat or anything. But let me go ahead and check out the system storage first. Okay, yeah, so 60 gigs. We're on 4.91, which I don't even know we are up to 4.91. That must be the most recent version. But I guess we'll start by exploring this profile a bit. I kind of want to see if you played any like PS1 or PS2 games. No, so you just didn't utilize that at all. Did you utilize anything? Hold on. There's just nothing saved. Okay, so I guess somebody deleted the save data but left the game on here. Does the game even work? Yep, game does work. All right, so a weird console. But let's go ahead and put a game inside the disk drive, see the disk drive works. Now, like I said, we got Just Cause 2 on the PS3 and the 360. The guy at the counter was really confused, but anyways, we got the console, or we got the case here. Looks really good. Manual inside. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and put it in. Oh, it has a few fingerprints. You should have been like this. Oh no. Wait, watch this. What the heck? You gotta be kidding me. I've never seen this before. There's something in there, something in the disk drive that's preventing it from pulling in games. It's literally stuck. I guess that's what happens when you buy a PS3 from a freaking bookstore. I mean, come on, man. Oh, it's trying to accept it now. No, no. Oh, it just... All right, guys, it started accepting the game, but you can see it went partway in, but it's still stuck there. Oh, now it's not gonna spit it out. Dude, what a piece of crap. Oh, man, now my game's stuck. All right, guys, yeah, I've farted around with this console, or this game for like 5 minutes now, and it's not doing anything. Let's keep exploring a little bit. We'll go with Blackguard here and see what's on this profile at least. So, still got the same game here. It's actually inside of a folder. Oh, interesting. Message box, no messages, no nothing. And also no save data. So this person, yeah, like this is so weird. Like they half reset this console. I don't understand this console. They definitely did not test anything. They didn't clean anything. It's like filthy. It doesn't accept discs. We're so far away from where we bought this. I can't return it. All right, guys, just for the heck of it, we're gonna try out a PS2 game and see if that somehow does something differently here. I don't see why it would, but yeah, same thing. So I don't know what else to do with this thing. Maybe we'll put in a little segment here where we go back and try to fix it back to the office when we bring it back, because I can't return it. I'm nowhere near McKay's. So guys, I'm back in the studio now, and I wanted to test this thing one more time, and things have gotten worse. First of all, this thing smells awful. It's worse than the 360. Also, I plugged in the console, tried to put in MW2, and the disc, also some B-roll on the screen, but basically the disc was spinning while it wasn't actually in the disc drive. And finally, I just pushed it enough that it actually went in. And so we're gonna go ahead and try to boot this thing up and see if it actually reads now. I'm not convinced at all that it'll read because I haven't heard it spinning at all once it's inside the disc drive, but let's check. Yeah, nothing. But it is at least like accepting a disc now. That's an improvement. It just accepts it normally. But it tries to read for like 2 seconds and then it dies. I can hear it a tiny bit trying to read, but let me try a PS2 game. All right, we'll try a blue PS2 game first here. Yeah, game's inside. It's just not trying at all. Last but not least, silver PS2 game. Oh, yo, yes, something works. Yes, hallelujah. All right, something works here. So this thing's not completely toast. It does actually somehow pull in games now, and it reads silver PS2 games, not blue ones, and not PS3 games. So what a strange console. I'm gonna list it down below for sale on my website, so go check it out if you're interested. But overall, what a scam by McKay's. This is just like, clearly they did not test this at all. They didn't even try to wipe it off. You guys have seen it. Let me know down below what you think. If you've ever been to McKay's before. You guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.